Hey guys, welcome to Whiskey Nose Uncut Unfiltered. Today we're going to talk about one of my new favorites. Hard to find here in North Carolina, but it is the Peerless Double Oaked Bourbon. Stick around. Let's get after it, baby. Peerless Double Oaked, man. Thank you, Greg McDonald, for picking this up for me. It's a hitter, not a shitter. I'm just going to throw it out there right now. A little bit about this whiskey. It technically is non-age stated, but we know that it is a 4-year minimum, which is good. So technically that's got some age. It's been one oak barrel, then it goes to a brand new charred new oak barrel. Price range for this baby is between $80 and $100. It's a sweet mash, as they call it. This one comes in at 108.4 proof. So, you know, it's right there in the wheelhouse between 100 and 110. It's right there where it's, you know, you can add water if you like. We may do that at the end. We'll see how much we get into it. But, yeah, man, this is one of my new favorites. If I can compare it to anything up front, it'll be the Woodford Double Oaked. It's really good to me because the finish of this, and we'll get into that in a minute, is so long with that beautiful oak finish. That's what I like in these double oaks. You want that you want that oak to carry. Then you want the other notes to kind of follow in from start to finish before that long oak takes over. But yeah, man, let's get into the nose. Look at the color of that, man. It is such a chocolate, dark chocolate from those oak notes. God, man, that barrel just kills it. The legs on it are solid. Not a lot of running, as you can see there. But, yeah, let's get in the nose, man. Right up front, oak forward. You're going to get that oak forward. I'm pulling a little, not really jury, but juicy, dark cherry. Caramel kind of happening now for me a little bit. Yeah, definitely oak forward, of course, because double oak, no shit. But definitely a cherry note, dark cherry, caramel. Not a lot of burn, not a lot of alcohol coming in at 108.4, so I'm not getting a lot of alcohol taking over on the nose. As I take it back and forth, that cherry vanilla starts to happen a little bit more. Caramel finishes the nose for me. Very smooth. Like I said, what's great, man, is it's not a lot of burn on the nose at all. Yeah, smooth. Let's say smooth one more time. It's smooth. Yeah. It's been in the glass for maybe 2 or 3 minutes before we started the video, so it's had a few minutes to open up. That caramel's happening. Not a lot of vanilla. I thought there'd be more vanilla on the front end on the nose of this, but it's not. Definitely caramel, dark cherry. Like I say, that's pretty much dominant with that great double oak note. Not a lot of char. I don't get a lot of burnt oak at all in this. Yeah, very, very caramel now, which is great, man. You know, it's worked on both the barrels when it's done that. All right, guys, let's have a taste. Cheers, man, from Marty Whiskey Nose. Yeah, this baby rides a ramp like Evel Knievel, man. It starts at the front and takes off towards the back. Definitely front end, I get a lot of leather. Leather notes are nice. Hint of tobacco, not a lot. And now I'm getting that charred oak that I didn't really get on the nose. Yeah. The oak is there, but it's not charred at all on the nose, which is cool. The palate's got a change to it. Let's have another taste. Yeah, when the air hits the palate, very oak forward, leather tobacco. I'm definitely getting that charred oak on the back end of the palate, man. Not quite to the finish, but on the palate, the back end of the palate, definitely getting that charred oak, tobacco, cherry notes are now coming through a little bit. Yeah. Everything is unique in notes, but consistent. Nothing is more dominant than the other. It goes leather, tobacco, oak, cherry for me on the palate. Yeah, the finish is a little bit different. Yeah, the finish I'm getting, it's very long, very long. There's baking spice there. There's some kind of spice, not black pepper, but it's giving you that 108 heat on the finish. Maybe there's a ginger spice on the finish. Back to the nose, still dominant cherry caramel. Man, you can't go wrong with that, man. You can't go wrong with that cherry caramel, oaky. The oak is start to finish on the nose. The oak is start to finish, and that cherry caramel just kind of fills in the gaps. It's very nice. That 108 does not come across alcohol forward at all on the nose for me. Mouth coating, front end palates, that double oaked, very good oaky. At charred oak first, then it kind of fades into that leather tobacco cherry. But the damn hell, this finish is forever. That's one thing I love about these double oak, man. The finish of these babies are so good. Still going. Baking spice, like I said, taking over on the finish. Little ginger root coming through there. Ginger root adds the spice, kind of throws that into the 108. I'm not getting a lot of like a rye finish that I can from these double oaks, but this one's more ginger than rye. Yeah, very soothing. Mouth coating, like I said, 108.4 for sure. Yeah, this finish is amazing. Let's add a drop or two of water and see what it does. Just a couple drops. Get into it, see if that changes it any. It lightened the nose for sure. Not as much oak forward now on the nose with the water. So get that dark cherry vanilla. The caramel has subsided a little bit. A little more heat on the nose now, which is kind of weird with the water. Definitely that dark cherry caramel, vanilla. Let's have a taste with the water. Okay. Water took away the mouthfeel, took away the tobacco note, pretty much left the double barrel. I don't like it as much with the water at all because it took away that leather tobacco, dark cherry note for me on the palate. The finish is nowhere near as long as it was without the water. The baking spices have dropped a lot. Ginger, not really there anymore. One more taste, guys. No. The heat's picked up, if you can believe that, on the finish. It's basically baking spice. The finish has gotten hotter. It's still long, but it's all heat now. It's killed the oakiest flavor that it had at the beginning. Yes, it oakiest. Yeah, it's a new one. Not really oak forward anymore. But yeah, this definitely is a buy for me at, I don't know. I'd go up to $110 for it. Like I said, it's anywhere between $80 and $100 Sweet mash, at least 4-year age stated, or age minimum, not really age stated because it's non-age stated on the bottle. So it's at least 4 years. Yeah, guys, if you see it, man, I do recommend this. Scale 1 to 10, I'd probably give it an 8.5 because it's double oaked. It's going to be heavy, rich tobacco leather notes for you. Cherry, vanilla. Just like I said, that caramel's really nice and it's there. But yeah, man, check it out. Guys, hit that thumbs up, like, and subscribe if you haven't already. Patreon, guys, get over there and join if you'd like to support the channel. Love to have your support. Thank you so much for watching. All right, guys, from Whiskey Nose, Uncut Unfiltered, cheers, everybody.